Thank you for joining me in this meditation to reduce anxiety and relax. I invite you to find a comfortable position, either seated or lying down. Make yourself comfortable and begin to close your eyes. I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and a deep, slow exhale out your mouth. And continue to take several deep breaths, filling your lungs with oxygen, this life force energy. And make your inhale and exhales a continuous cycle without pause between the breaths. And I invite you to give yourself permission to focus on yourself, making yourself your first priority, especially right now during this meditation. You are exactly where you need to be. For the next several minutes, your well-being is your focus. Allow each breath to be deeper. Notice your stomach expanding gently with each inhale, and your chest and belly falling with each exhale. Surrender to your breath and allow your body to breathe you. Now you can unfurl your brow, unclench your jaw, allow your shoulders to drop and your palms to open. Now allow your breath to return to its normal rhythm, but keep your focus on your breath and allow it to be your anchor to the present moment throughout this meditation. If you get distracted, briefly acknowledge the thought and gently bring your focus back to your breath. notice if you are experiencing any anxiety in this moment. And if you are, I invite you to put this anxiety aside just for the duration of this meditation, knowing that you can always pick it back up if you so desire. Noticing your breath and the temperature of the air as it comes in to your lungs. Notice how your body is moving in response to this breath. When we feel stressed or anxious, it is often because we don't feel like we have control over it. And the sense of being out of control can make us feel less safe and our emotions heightened. And an understandable reaction to this is we try to control the situation even further. And we also tend to judge the situation and even our feelings about it. And these judgments and stories we tell ourselves often become bigger than the situation itself, which can add even more stress. So, right now, I invite you to call to mind a situation that you feel is causing you anxiety or stress. And notice, what judgments are you holding about it? What negative thoughts are present about this situation? So once you name that judgment and identify it, just acknowledge its presence. And now give this negative thought or judgment permission to drop away. You don't need it anymore. This judgment is not contributing to your well-being, so you can just let it go. And now I invite you to uncover what is the story that you have been telling yourself about this situation, or your reaction to it. As you recognize this story, acknowledge its presence and give this story permission to drop away too. If you notice your mind pushing to hold on to these judgments or stories, recognize and acknowledge these thoughts too. And you can allow these thoughts to drop away now. And continue to use your breath as an anchor in the present moment. Remember that anxiety occurs when we are caught up in thinking stressful stories about the past or the future. And so when we are completely present, there's just nothing for the anxiety to grasp onto. Notice if you can feel a moment of presence, a moment of peace in your body and mind. Now let's look back at that situation again without the judgment or story. How does it feel different? Has your level of stress or anxiety changed? I invite you to glance at this situation from a higher perspective with more curiosity and neutrality than you did before. And now you can come back to your breath, watching the breath as it comes in and flows out. If your mind becomes distracted, just gently return to the breath. Now bring your focus back onto the sound of my voice. And remember that our judgments and stories about a situation tend to become exaggerated and blow things out of proportion. They can skew what's actually going on and block us from seeing the truth of the situation. So the next time you're feeling anxious, remember to breathe and acknowledge any judgments or stories behind it, and let them drop away. not becoming too attached to these ideas. Now I invite you to notice what you're experiencing now. You have everything you need. You are completely supported. You are exactly where you need to be. The universe and source energy is conspiring for you. And everything that you desire is on its way to you now. You are completely deserving of everything that you desire. You are worthy of completely radiant health and well-being. Bring a gentle smile to your face as you give thanks for this life. And I want you to soak up these positive affirmations deep into your mind, your spirit, and your body. So take a deep inhale in. Hold at the top, allowing these to permeate through your being. Hold and relax, release. Thank you for joining me for this meditation and giving yourself this gift. Have a powerful and beautiful day.